Welcome to Seek and You Will Find. And thank you for writing questions for me already. Go ahead and write them in the chat bar and address them to admin so that they're anonymous. Nobody else will see them but myself. So I have a healing I'd like to give everybody before I start. And I'm going to set the energy for the Seek and You Will Find with a prayer first. So let me go ahead and do that. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. Okay, the healing I have for everyone tonight is for your money space. January, consistently, I've watched this for years, and in the month of January, a lot of people go into a picture of lack after the spending and the holidays and everything. So what I want to do is work on taking that picture of lack out of your money space and replenishing it with abundance. So that's the first healing I'm going to do before I get into your questions. All right, so I'm going to start with that. And I'm going to do it as a composite of everybody in the sanctuary, including babies, because babies come into the body with their money pictures from past lives. So when that picture of lack is stimulated in your money space, it makes everything tight. It's like compressed. So as I'm grounding it, I can see things starting to loosen up a little. And there's also some punishment coming out of the money space. That's a grayish white energy. Some of your money spaces look like they just ran a marathon and they're like leaning against a wall, and after the holidays, like your money space is really spent. So I'm grounding that. Oh, good. That really made a difference. Like once I got that picture out, the money space turned to, well, I'm using symbols. So I was looking at a rose and it turned into a really full red rose. So I'm going to go ahead and fill your money space in with abundance now. And that abundance is coming in as a beautiful, sparkling green and yellow gold energy. Okay. All right. Now to kick things off, let's see, where are we? Okay. My first one is, oh boy, I need a healing for my mom and my son and me. Yesterday, we had a truly unfortunate event where she lost her cool and decided to spray my son in the face with the hose because he wasn't listening to her. She apologized, but not really. We need a little family healing before I have her back. Okay, let me work on this for a second. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the punishment out of your son's space that your mother put in his space because she couldn't control him, and also helping you with the pictures that got lit up in your space by watching your mother's behavior with your son mirror her behavior with you when you were growing up. You know, your son is very forgiving. I think he may forgive her long before you do. So let me work on you a little bit more. You know, he's forgiving, but there's an element of where he won't trust her the way that he has in the past. That's what I see. Good. You're getting a nice healing too, because I can see you starting to run more female energy as the punishment, as I take the punishment out of you that was mirrored by you watching your mom and how she treated your son. You know, if somebody's punishing you, you can always take that energy, put it in a neutral rose, and send the punishment back to who it belongs neutrally. That way they're getting their energy back at the exact same vibration they gave it to you in. I'm not going to do that in this case because I'm trying to heal the situation. But I just wanted to let you know, if you have somebody who's bugging you and bothering you and punishing you all the time, collect up their energy out of your space, put it in a neutral rose, and neutrally send it back to them. And now I'm just using gold lines for the communication between all three of you. Okay. Yeah, and all those lines came up to gold really quickly, so it shouldn't be a lasting incident. Let me fill you guys in with gold. Okay, there you go. Good luck with that. All right, what I'm going to do for everybody in the sanctuary is do a communication healing for the family space. And what I'm cleaning out of the family communication space is a lot of old stuff, like old problems that family members don't let go of. So I'm going to wipe that out, bring it into present time. I was just looking at what makes a good family communication space, and it's when everybody gets heard. That's what I saw. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. It actually turned to a really beautiful peacock blue with some yellow gold, the family communication space. I like that. All right. Thank you for that request. The next one is, I feel that I'm at a crossroads regarding my love relationship, feeling very conflicted about whether to let go or let it play out in the way that it will. Can you help some of the doubt and fear associated with this situation? I will try. when I look at you and your partner, there's a lot of love between the two of you, a lot. There's a brown layer of energy that sits on top of your guys' heads that's kind of holding the energy down. So I'm going to clear that. Now there's some stuff coming out that looks like, it actually looks like straw, and it represents like discussions that you've had, you and your partner. Working on the fear right now. I don't see as much doubt as I do fear. And a lot of the fear is fear of being hurt. And also fear of having invested a lot in the relationship and the fear of having to give all of that up. I see the other person, your partner, very willing to work with you. Okay, that space is getting cleaned out. And now you have a lot more room to be able to look at things neutrally. That's the word I was looking for. A lot more space for you now. Yeah, that's. I hope that helps, because when I look at that space, there's some wonderful treasures in the space of your relationship with this particular person. So I hope this healing helps. I'm going to go ahead and fill you both in with gold. Okay. Thank you for that question. And I think how I'm going to work that for everybody in the sanctuary is a healing for the relationship space. And the first energy that comes out is like old problems, or old conflicts. And that's a red-brown energy. Like old conflicts that you or the other person in the relationship have not been able to let go of. So stuck energy. It's really interesting. There's like a film coming off of you as I clear the relationship space. Well, that was a good healing. The film that came off of you had a bunch of pictures about how you think about your relationship that were past time. So that was nice. I got to watch that film come right off. And now the relationship space is being filled in with a light orange gold. Okay. All righty. That space is clear. And I'm going to go to the next one. My great-grandmother is having shooting pain to her right eye and head region. Doctors called them SUNCT headaches, SUNCT headaches, that last like 30 seconds or so. They have happened a lot in the last day and more often in the evening. Can you help send healing energy to this specific region? Yes. And thank you for the name. I was looking for the point of origin from those, and so far what I see is it's down in her neck. Okay. To the person that requested this, I did what I could do, just in a brief healing. But if it doesn't get better after what I just did, call or text me, because I have a healing clinic that I do once a month, and we can bring her in or have you come sit in as a channel for her. The healings are just 10 minutes and there's no cost to you. So give me a text or something, please, if this doesn't clear up for her. Okay, thank you. And I think what I'll do for everyone else in the sanctuary is just clean out your head, clean out the center of your head. Okay, there's a being or two. It makes me think of like when there's a flock of birds and they all like leave. That's what this is like. So I'm just cleaning out a few beings. You know what's interesting that I'm finding as I work on everybody's heads is that everybody has their mother in their head, so including me. So I'm not pointing a finger, but I'm going to go ahead and clear moms out of your heads. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to fill your heads in with gold. All right. Okay. Thank you for that original request, and let me know how she does in the next week or so. Okay. Okay. Hi, Caleb. Now my next request is my work out. My work out of the blue said they needed to fix some payroll issue and changed my contract from salary to hourly clock in. How can I feel less angry? What is the best way to correct this? Let me work on the energy of it. Yeah. Part of your anger seems to be that you don't feel like they're giving you an accurate answer, that they're not being honest with you. There's a level of, it's not resistance, is it? It's, you're holding on to this very tightly. So as I go to try to help you release it, there's a part of you that is still in the fight. So let me see if I can get you out of the fight. And you have a victim picture lit up, which is what I really think that you're asking me for help from, is this victim picture where you feel like you don't have any power in this situation. I do see you have power. You just haven't recognized where it is yet. So I'm going to ground this. Good. I like what I'm seeing. You're, as a being, you're starting to get your confidence back and your power back. Okay. I did what I can do, but I will be honest with you. There's a part of you that still is holding tight to some of that energy. So, and that I can't move for you because you're hanging on so tightly. Oh, good. There you go. Good job. You're starting to let this release now. Yeah, there's a lot of pain in this, and I think that's why you didn't want to let go of it. But the pain's coming out now, so I'm very glad to see that. You know, it's possible that tomorrow you might be a little weepy. It's possible because there's so much emotional charge to this energy that you're releasing over this. All right, I'm going to fill you in with gold. And if you find that you're a little weepy tomorrow, text me. You have my number, and I'll just take 5 minutes and clear your space. But I did want to give you a heads up because there's so much emotion coming out that you might be a little weepy tomorrow. So text me if it's something that you can't handle. Okay? All right. Filling you in. And that was a really nice peachy gold that you filled in with. All right. Thank you for that question. And because that's kind of specific, I don't really know how to work that for the group. So I'm going to move on. Let me see. Okay. My stomach's been having issues. Okay. The lining of your stomach doesn't look smooth. It looks very irritated. I am giving it a healing, but I just thought I'd tell you that the lining of your stomach looks very irritated. I work with a spirit guide that I've been working with for a long time. He's what I call a psychic surgeon. And I'm going to have him come in and work on a cellular level on your stomach. He's telling me that he's patching things, which leads me to believe that you have holes or something, like some sort of, I don't know if you have leaky gut, like where the lining separates and food can get out, but that's what he said. He's patching things up. Now I'm watching him run an orange gold through the cells of your stomach. that looks good. Okay, I hope that helps. That looks really good right now. Let me fill you all in with gold. Okay. Thank you. And I think for everyone in the group, what I'd like to do now is get everybody's energy channels moving. Let me just make sure oh, okay. Yes. I'm going to I have a couple more requests. I'm just going to work on everybody's energy channels real quick. Okay. All right. Everybody's energy channels are working. I am going to go on to the next question. Can you help with clearing negative energy absorbed from others? I think so. I certainly am going to try. Thanks for that request. I'm going to work on you right now. The thing about your energy is that in your natural state of being, you actually have a very gentle energy, a gentle nature. And what I see about you is that you're very kind. And a lot of times other people will try to take advantage of that. And what I see going on with you right now is you've got a lot of other people's energy in your space that's much lower than your energy. You actually have a higher energy vibration than everybody else's energy that's in your space. So I'm going to help you clear all that low level energy. And then I think you'll start to feel better again. But when other people's energy or other people's entities, beings come in, that's when you can start to feel really awful and not like yourself at all. So let me go ahead and help you clear this low level energy. And you have an awful lot of somebody else's anger in your space that's not yours. But what I see is that with that anger, when it gets stimulated in your space, you think it's your anger and you'll act on it. You'll act angry, but it's actually not your anger. So I'm going to try to take that person's anger out of your space so that you can see what it's like to be neutral again. Okay, almost got it all out. Okay. I got that out of there. I'm going to ask you to ask your mom to get my telephone number so that you can text me, because there's a couple of things that I would love to show you how to protect yourself. So if you want, get my phone number and give me a text so that I can hook you up with some little bit of information on how to protect yourself. Okay? All right. I'm going to fill you in with gold. All right. Very good. Okay, I don't see any other requests. Did I get it? Oh, I do. I have one more. I'm sorry. Okay, can I get a healing on opening my third eye? I'm getting bummed out. Okay, we don't want you bummed out. All right. Okay, when I'm working on your third eye, there is a film in front. Like when you're sitting in the center of your head, you're like right behind your sixth chakra. There's a film of energy on top of your sixth chakra if you're in that position. So let me take that off first. One of the things that I'm seeing is that there's still a little bit of I don't know if confusion is the right word, but not completely certain. You're not completely certain about where the center of your head is. And that I can help you with, because you need to know where the center of your head is in order to sit behind that sixth chakra to see energy. And I was just looking at where you go, and there's sometimes you'll bounce around and not actually hit that point, but you gotta sit in the pocket in order to be able to see energy. So let me help you clean that out. Good. You've got a lot of space in your head now, but when I was just there in your head with you, you still weren't sure where to sit in that space. So I'm going to go back and show you exactly where to sit. Okay. I think you got it now. And that's really important, that you sit in the pocket and don't move if you're trying to read energy. And I'll just tell you, like, you weren't actually behind your sixth chakra. You were kind of over here and then over there. And so I got you back behind your sixth chakra, and that's where you are right now. Good job. All right, I'm going to fill the center of your head in with gold. And then I'm going to give everybody a 6 chakra healing. And I did see, I have one more request after that. Okay. There you go. And let me give everybody in the sanctuary a 6 chakra healing. Mostly I'm cleaning people and beings out of the center of your head. Good. I like what I'm seeing, because I'm seeing that everybody in the sanctuary has a good concept of keeping space in their head. And so it clears out pretty quickly. So good job, everybody. I'm going to fill your heads in with gold and then go on to my last question. Okay. I would like to ask for a healing on the feelings of apathy and laziness. Okay, I like that request. Thank you. You know, I think a part of this is that your male energy is a little stuck. So I'm going to work on that, as well as clear the apathy. And laziness to me is a judgment. I understand what you're asking to get cleared, but yeah, just give me a minute here. So you keep a lot of your energy in your lower 3 chakras. And what I'm doing is helping you move it up to your head. And when we do that, you have some lovely orange gold energy starting to get going in your space. Also grounded your male energy, got that moving. And what I notice is when your male energy is running, you get a sense of power. Like it makes you feel more powerful. So the more you can run your male energy, the better. Good. Now I'm seeing you running your male energy throughout your whole body. Before it was kind of localized down in the lower chakras, but now you're getting it flowing. And I think that's going to make you feel a lot better. And then some of that apathy is from a being that you let into your space. So I'm going to try to move the being out. Come on, this being doesn't want to go. Okay, there it goes. Okay, and now we're going to fill you in with enthusiasm. And that's a really nice, bright, it's almost like a yellow gold. It's really bright color. All right. Good job. Let me take that thought and work it for everybody in the sanctuary. I want to clear out apathy. Some of the apathy that's coming out of your space is a way to counter how much you work. Some of you work so much that in order for you to just step away from that, you'll move into the vibration of apathy so that you don't have to deal with the work, and you can, it's a way to kind of create time off for yourself is what I see. It's a very slow energy to move out. I'm just going to say, it's coming out like dripping wax, like grays and white. There we go. Oh, I love what Supreme Being is replacing that with, this really fresh spring green vibration. And it's enthusiasm. Oh, that's nice. Okay. That was a good request. Thank you. I think that's everything. Thanks for hanging in there with me, everyone. I appreciate that. Let me close out the healings. May it be with the blessing of divinity that this seek and you will find tonight be complete. Amen. All right. Just wanted to tell you that tomorrow we have a healing coming up. Nope, it's not a healing. It's a 30-minute meditation, and it's for Body Beautiful, and it's on our feet. And then Friday, we have our Female Fridays, and that's on self-worth. So those are a couple of things coming up in the week ahead. All right. Thank you again for hanging out with me tonight. And I will see you tomorrow night for meditation on our feet. Okay, bye-bye.